Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the THW NHL News and Rumors Rundown for the weekend of February 20th, 2021. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with thehockeyraiders.com. We got tons to go through in terms of the NHL news and rumors, discussion, all sorts of fun stuff. But before we do that, I got to let you know about a couple quick things. Go to the Twitter account at The Hockey Raider if you want to follow us there. You can go to Facebook.com, The Hockey Raiders, or go to thehockeyraiders.com to check out all the news and rumors that we post daily. And you can follow all 31 teams and all the buzz that's happening around all those teams. But we're going to start with a special congratulations first to Connor McDavid, who reached 500 points, quickly tying Sidney Crosby for the fastest active NHL player to reach 500 points. He's just getting better, really. When's he going to hit 600? He gets to the next 100 way faster than he got to the previous 100, which means he's just getting better with age, and he's not even old yet. So it's going to be very interesting to see how quickly Connor McDavid can get to 600. How much he's going to balloon in terms of productivity. He's already blowing everything out of the water here this season, so it's going to be fantastic. But speaking of Sidney Crosby, there's talk now. He's finally responded to the speculation and rumors that perhaps the Penguins could look at trading him at some point. Now, he's not said he wants to go anywhere. No one is saying a Sidney Crosby trade is inevitable or going to happen. It was just Darren Dreger who pointed out on TSN he could see a scenario where Sidney Crosby would tell the Penguins, hey, if you need to trade me, you want to move me, I'm okay with it. Well, Crosby has commented, and he said, look, I have no desire to go anywhere. My plans haven't changed. It's not that he won't go anywhere. He didn't say he would never leave the Penguins. He just said he wanted to retire a Penguin. He was okay to retire a Penguin, and that his plans haven't changed. He's not looking to go anywhere. So he did finally respond to rumors because it's probably been out there so much that he's heard about it, and he felt maybe the need to kind of quiet things down. Speaking of stars, centers that could be on the move, lots to talk about Jack Eichel out of Buffalo. Now, again, we don't have any inside information that the Sabres are trying to move Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel has not asked for a trade from what we understand, but the talk is that the Sabres might be convinced to let him go. They looked at it previously. They decided not to trade him. He was unhappy. Other teams are looking at him who's saying he's restless. He's not okay with the fact that the Sabres keep losing. So maybe Jack Eichel could be moved. The Los Angeles Kings and New York Rangers are two teams that we've heard might be in the mix if Eichel does shake loose. That's a big if at this point. But it doesn't look very good for the Sabres and Jack Eichel, at least in terms of the talk. It's just going to get louder and louder and louder the more the Sabres struggle. Speaking of Sabres who might have been on the move, Taylor Hall was somebody that many had at the top of their trade bait boards, but Frank Saravalli of TSN has said, no, really it's not kind of happening. Maybe it wasn't Frank Saravalli. Maybe it was Pierre LeBrun. Either way, one of those two said, no, you know what? Hall and the Buffalo Sabres are actually looking at signing an extension. That was the plan when he first signed on for a year. That hasn't changed. He does want to stick around. The Sabres would like to have him. March 12th is the date that you can circle on your calendar for that, because that's the first day he can sign, or at least talk extension with the Sabres after signing a one-year deal in free agency. So if you were thinking Hall's going somewhere, it looks more likely that he's to stay. Now, that could change. Depends on what the Sabres do. But it seems likely that Hall is not at the leaderboard or at the top of the trade bait board. He's probably not going anywhere, to be honest. A lot to talk about. Sam Bennett in the previous weeks has calmed right down now that he's playing a lot more. Some injuries to the Calgary Flames. He's on a top line. He's doing better. Haven't heard much about Sam Bennett rumors. So we'll see if that one pops up anywhere in the near future, but it doesn't look like Calgary's interested in moving Bennett at this point. They need him. That's basically the deal. They need him. Mattias Ekholm, he's a guy who could shake loose out of Nashville, at least if the Predators decide they want to be sellers, which a lot of people think that is what will happen. He's a top four defenseman. He's a vet. He's steady. A lot of teams could use him for a playoff run. Doesn't necessarily mean that Nashville's looking to trade him. If they were to listen to offers and didn't like what was out there, they'd just keep him. But talk is they could be enticed to listen, and a lot of teams would be interested, especially for a playoff push. So we'll see what happens, if anything, with Mattias Ekholm. Finally, Auston Matthews. Here's the guys we're going to watch. If we want to say a player to watch, this guy is unbelievable in terms of his goal scoring. He's almost at a 50-goal and 50-game pace, and my question for you is, going to get there? Do you think it's possible? It's not likely he's going to keep scoring at this clip, but you never know. You can't rule it out. The guy's unreal. So, is he the best Maple Leaf to ever wear the jersey? That's up for debate. Some people have been talking about that on radio. Can he get 50 and 50? Who knows, right? I'd be interested to see what you think. Put in the comment section below. Let me know. Do you think Auston Matthews can get 50 goals in 50 games this season? All right, that's going to do it for us this weekend. Have a great week. Keep your eye on thehockeyraiders.com for all the news and rumors reports. Don't forget, go to the Twitter page, go to the Facebook page, subscribe and like our channel on YouTube. Thank you very much, you guys, and we'll talk to you next week. Have a good one.